While I sip on this whey protein Sunday morning, man, I want to tell you a little bit about what I learned about seasons. I know summer's approaching, and one of the traps that I used to always fall into was to say, oh, look at those other people. Look at them showing off. And myself, I was looking forward to that time of the year so that I could go and show off and validate the insecurities that I had about myself. And so I would go and spend extra money to look a certain way. I would go and not show up at certain places because I didn't want people to see me in another way. To the point where, at one point even, I was insecure about my calves and I didn't want to even wear shorts. I was insecure about bulking, and so I didn't want to take my shirt off. I was insecure about being unemployed, and so I didn't talk to anybody. I didn't reach out to even my parents. And I want to tell you that this is your time. This is your season. And that also applies to everyone around you. It's so easy to fall into that trap of living life relative to what everybody else is doing, and also looking at everybody else's life in such a judgmental way. One of the things that has allowed me to break through in the best mindset that I ever had and that transformed every area of my life is to stop focusing on whether I'm better or worse than others. I'm not sitting high enough to ever judge anybody. It doesn't matter how much experiences I've had. If I'm on a 40-year journey, I still look at someone who's 3, 5 years old, 10 years old, 15 as a learning opportunity, as another person on their journey. Even people that I saw as against me, as my enemies, as people that I before saw as obstacles, I know that I do not fully understand their situation, and I've never walked a mile in their shoes. And I also understand that I've never walked a mile, that they have never walked a mile in my shoes. And so I understand that I'm different, that I'm unique, but I'm also the same as them, with fears, insecurities, and we all want to be part of something beautiful. And so it is on me to not allocate any energy to be out there judging people and judging myself based on whether I'm better or worse than them. Am I gonna go out there and go all in to be the greatest that I can be and be a legend and be a master at my craft and create generational wealth and create the best body that I want, buy the cars that I want, buy the house that I want? Sure, if I want to, but not from a place of having to prove that I'm better than someone. I want to do it from a way of I do it anyway. This is who I am. A lot of us are so focused on others and judging ourselves and others that we keep missing summers, missing our season. Your season of your life right now might be the season of yeses, or it might be the season of nos. It depends on your time, on your season. This season might be the time where you lock in and spend time with yourself, or it might be the time that you go out there and mingle with others. This is your time. This is your season. Be in the moment. Being in the moment includes feeling anger, feeling pain. It includes being hurt. That is all part of living. If you don't go through those moments, if you don't go through those seasons, you will never fully enjoy the perspectives and the story. Just like in your favorite movie, when the hero has his back against the wall, or when the hero is living their best life, there's a time and place for every single thing. And being in the moment is what's truly going to change everything. To stop running away and to accept that this moment that you're in right now is the greatest opportunity of your lifetime to do what you need to do in the step that's right in front of you. Not for the 10 and 15 and 20 steps ahead. just the one step in front of you. Whether that's getting off your bed, whether that's going to the grocery store, whether that is reaching out to a friend and sending a text, whether it's buying a book, whatever that step is, it is manageable. It is not that you are overwhelmed, it's that you've lost perspective of the moment and of the single step that's right in front of you. And then you have to go out there and through consistency, through developing the intensity, accountability, and ownership, you will go through your learning curve and it will get uncomfortable. And that's exactly when you're digging deep within those layers inside of you where you're going to get to know yourself and you're going to find that king, find that queen, find that diamond in the rough. But you got to be willing to dig within as well as go out there in the real world and create new experiences. Don't just go and do the introspective work. Actions are both within as well as they are external. To truly become the most limitless version of you, you have to let go of those titles, boxes that you're putting yourself in. You're not a perfectionist, you're not an introvert, you're not an extrovert, you're just you. You're just a being. And the version of you that you think you are is just based on circumstances that you've allowed to internalize within you. You're way more than you can ever imagine. Go out there and live your life, explore, discover, and embrace the season of your life, man. As always, wherever you are, wherever you come from, you're destined for greatness. Get busy living, not busy dying. Love.